Hey everybody, I'm Tyler Fingert with your Fox 10 News Now update. We're following breaking news right now out of Biloxi, where shots were fired inside the Golden Nugget Casino just before 1 a.m. this morning. At least one person was killed. Investigators tell Fox 10 News the man accused of opening fire this morning is a Mobile man. He's being identified as 30-year-old Jeremy Lamon Jones. This is his mugshot that we just got within the last couple hours. The victim has not been identified, but police say he was a 41-year-old from Gulfport. Investigators say Jones and the victim were involved in a fight outside the casino. The victim ran into the casino, followed by Jones, where Jones allegedly fired multiple close-range shots at the victim on the gaming floor. No other people were hurt. It's not known if Jones and the victim knew each other or what led to all of this. Jones is charged with first-degree murder and is being held on $1 million bond. A Pensacola man is waking up behind bars this morning in Escambia County, Florida. Mobile police say he's accused of kidnapping a woman in West Mobile. MPD says they've arrested 34-year-old Morris Linson Jr. in Escambia County, Florida. His mugshot is in the upper left of your screen. He's accused of kidnapping 18-year-old Raina Tapia. He's waiting to be sent back to Mobile to face charges. This all happened at 3:30 yesterday morning. Tapia was taken from the Troubadour's Saloon parking lot by someone in a black SUV. The teen found around noon yesterday on the South Alabama campus. She was rushed to the hospital in an ambulance. MPD has this warning for all young women.
We always like to continue to tell young ladies especially to be safe, and anytime anybody, whether it's young men or young women, go to clubs and they're going to be consuming alcohol or in that environment, to stay in groups, stay with each other, because there are predators out there that will target individuals in states where they are more vulnerable than they would be in normal times.
We're waiting on an update on Tapia's condition this morning. Linson Jr. is charged with kidnapping, but more charges could be coming. Chickasaw police asking for your help this morning to help solve a murder. They say William Simmons was shot to death on Garden Lane last month. Investigators believe he knew the person or persons responsible for his death. If you have any information that might help solve this case, call Chickasaw Police immediately. A new viral TikTok challenge landing some local students in trouble. The challenge has students stealing and vandalizing items on school campuses. It's called Devious Licks. Baldwin County administrators tell us they've had enough. The principal at Robertsdale High School tells us students are stealing soap dispensers, teachers' personal property, and even gone as far as taking fire extinguishers, which presents a big problem. He says anyone taking part in this viral challenge should be prepared to face serious consequences.
This has gone on too long and too far. It's time to stop and get back to the work at hand. When I get emails or calls from parents who are upset that their kids can't wash their hands in the restroom because there's no soap, because the soap dispensers have been vandalized and the soap has been stolen, and we replace it as fast as we can, but then that gets stolen. So that again is a heartache that we shouldn't have to be fighting in our own school.
Principal Sharp says they've already had to suspend more than 10 students because of these acts, and some are even facing charges. It's not only happening at Robertsdale High School, but also at Central Baldwin Middle School. Schools in Spanish Fort and Daphne are also reporting these problems. The school does have surveillance video of the students committing these acts, but won't be releasing that because it's part of a criminal investigation.
I'm meteorologist Michael White with your Fox 10 Storm Track report. We look at the radar and you can see there's some dry spots out there, but there's also several spots dealing with rain. You got heavy rain right now inland between Chatham and Jackson, with a shower producing a heavy downpour of rain around State Highway 56 and US 43. We look to the south and look at all the widespread rain from Malbus all the way down to Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, and even Mobile County from Theodore south to Dauphin Island dealing with some rain. And this is just soaking rain. We're not really getting any lightning, but the rain rates are very heavy, and that is causing very gloomy conditions to start your Saturday. These showers will eventually fizzle out, but new ones will go popping in throughout the course of the day as 60 to 70% rain and storm coverage remains active from today all the way through the first part of next week as our moisture levels on the Gulf remain well above average, the air humid. That's the reason why there's going to be so many showers out there, but they will be random in nature. We will still see fewer showers at night compared to what we see in the daytime, and you still have a lot of rain offshore that has the potential to work its way onshore. A front will come in midweek to wash all of this muggy air out. In the tropics, we have Tropical Storm Odette, but that is moving to the north and east away from the U.S. mainland, which is good news. And there are two other disturbances we're watching. One near the African coast has a 40% chance of developing. That one is moving north, and then this is the one we're going to focus most of our attention on. It has a 90% chance of developing. It would get the name of Peter, but notice a lot of the track models all want to lift this thing to the north and turn it, or maybe recurve it to the north and east, and that has to do with that front that's coming in here at the middle of the week to bring us lower humidity, drier air, cooler mornings, and I think it's going to be turning this tropical system, which will cause it to not move toward the Gulf of Mexico. On the Fox 10 Futurecast, we run the clock forward. Showers and storms will start popping up again in spots as we hit lunchtime and into the afternoon. When thunder roars, go indoors. The shower coverage begins to decline as we roll in toward the nighttime hours, but we could still have some overnight rain. It's very possible. The high today in the low 80s, then we transition to the mid 80s. Notice the big reduction in the number of showers by Wednesday as the front approaches, and then the rain chance goes to 0 for both Thursday and Friday, with morning temperatures down to the mid to low 60s, which will feel fantastic. Now, we will have more weather updates throughout the day right here on Fox 10 News Now.